talking about earnings, going through them, and one of them is Supreme Industries. Reported its Q2 earnings just a while back. Their Q2 numbers have been good. Revenue growth is in line, led by plastic piping segment. EBITDA is above the street estimates, while margin has also expanded. MP Taparia, who is the Managing Director of Supreme Industries, is joining us now. Mr. Taparia, thank you so much for joining us, as always, on CNBC-TV18. Well, you know, it's been a good quarter if we talk about it on a YY basis, but it was, of course, driven by the inventory losses that we saw last year as well. So there has been an uptick from those levels. But can you give us a sense how pricing has been? Has it seen the bottom now and will continue to see an increase from here? How is demand looking right now?
We are seeing that PVC prices have come to bottom. Polyethylene, polypropylene prices also come down, but there may be some small drop, maybe further possible. But overall, we consider that the now prices are stabilized at lower level.
How much have prices? What is the current price right now, Mr. Taparia, for PVC? Have you seen an uptick in the month of October so far?
In beginning October, in first 12 days, the price has dropped by 13 rupees a kilo. Now the price has risen by 3 rupees a kilo, and we believe that at this level, the price has stabilized.
Okay. Sir, could you give some color on the H2 volume growth or how H2 is going to shape up for you? You were guiding for a 15% volume growth, a 20% value growth, and a 13.5% to 14% margin for FY24. Are you maintaining your guidance on these three aspects and some color on H2?
No, as the price has come down, now we believe that our margins will be around 14.5%.
Okay.
And our volume growth of the company will be around 23%. And volume growth of plastic pipe segment will be around 28%.
Okay, so overall volume growth will be around 20%, out of which the piping volume growth will be around 30%. Is that correct?
I say volume growth will be around 23%.
Okay.
And piping growth will be around 28%.
Okay, so just to get the numbers right, your volume growth guidance is being upped from 15% to 23%. The value growth guidance is up from 20 to 28%. And the margin guidance yes.
No, I did not say volume growth of 23%. Value growth will be around, totally, it may be around 10,500 crore rupees. It may be less than 15% value growth. Volume growth on plastic piping, I told 28%.
Okay, on piping. Okay. But the margin guidance for the consolidated entity is being upped, right? From 13.5% to 14%, now it will be 14.5%.
Around 14.5%, yes.
Around 14.
Okay, 14.5% on the margins as well. Your profitability in packaging pipes has nearly doubled this time around. Is that something which is sustainable? What are the trends that you're seeing in the packaging segment, Mr. Taparia?
In packaging segment, we have gone more to export market, and we have added several varieties of made-up products which are giving better margin to the company. And that will sustain.
It will sustain. And you do have, you did make an acquisition recently. Are there more plans for organic growth? Is that something that your shareholders would see? What is the cash on your books right now?
Around 600 crore rupees.
Any more plans for any acquisition? Have you utilized? How much have you utilized for the recent acquisition, sir?
Large plan of investment. This year, we are committing investment of around 900 crore rupees, where cash outgo will be around 800 crore rupees. And we are always open to go some inorganic growth if it fits into our business philosophy.
Have you, I know you're always evaluating any attractive M&A opportunities, but are talks currently ongoing, sir, for an acquisition?
Sorry, say it again.
So I know in theory that you're always open to, making attractive acquisition, but wanted to know, are you in talks right now? Is an acquisition likely to be finalized perhaps in the next 6 to 9 months?
As on today, we have got no proposal which is under discussion.
Okay. And what is the status on the Kanpur expansion, sir? The Kanpur expansion, where you have planned 32 acres land in Kanpur for PVC doors and windows business. What is the plan there?
week in schedule. We anticipate that our application will be cleared by November. Then we will take up the project in our hand. We anticipate in the last quarter 24-25, we will be up with running our plant.
Okay, all right. The last quarter of 24-25, you will be running your plant with respect to this new Kanpur facility. Mr. Taparia, always a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you so much for joining us. The stock is high by 1.5% on good set of numbers reported by Supreme Industries. So they are looking at higher volume growth this time around 23%, and FY24 margins at around 14.5%. We'll slip into a short break. Rakesh